Some animals are famous for one fact. These 9 have kept the better ones quiet. African wild dogs are the most successful hunters of any large land predator, with a kill rate exceeding 80% compared to about 30% for lions and 25% for great white sharks. They hunt in coordinated packs of up to 27 individuals using sustained pursuit, rather than short explosive bursts. They run prey to exhaustion over distances of several kilometers. Before a hunt, the pack votes by sneezing. A minimum number of sneezes, roughly 10 if the sneeze is initiated by a dominant individual, or around 3 if by a subordinate, determines whether the pack moves. Hunts that don't meet the threshold do not begin. Sperm whales are the largest toothed predators on Earth, reaching 18 meters, with brains weighing up to 9 kilograms, the heaviest of any animal known to have lived. They dive to depths exceeding 2,000 meters and hold their breath for up to 90 minutes. At those depths, they locate and fight giant squid in total darkness, tracking them through echolocation clicks that register at around 230 decibels, the loudest biological sound ever recorded. Sperm whales also have cultural dialects, distinct click patterns, called codas, that are learned socially and differ between family units the way regional accents differ between human communities. Snow leopards are among the least documented large cats, native to mountain ranges of Central Asia at altitudes between 3,000 and 5,500 meters. Unlike all other big cats, they cannot roar. A laryngeal structure present in lions and tigers is absent. They can leap up to 15 meters horizontally from a standing position, and their tail, nearly as long as their body, functions as a balance counterweight on steep terrain and as insulation when wrapped around the face during sleep. A single individual's territory can cover up to 1,000 square kilometers. They may travel 25 kilometers in a single night. Dung beetles are the only non-human animals confirmed to navigate using the Milky Way. Experiments conducted under a full planetarium sky, with the Milky Way visible but all other stars removed, showed beetles maintaining straight-oriented paths. When the Milky Way was blocked, they began to circle randomly. The beetles roll dung into balls and transport them in straight lines, using the galaxy as a celestial compass to avoid returning to the dung heap they came from. They also use the sun, the moon, and the polarization pattern of skylight as backup navigation systems, switching between cues depending on availability. Komodo dragons are the world's largest lizards, reaching 3 meters and 70 kilograms. They can detect carrion via a forked tongue sampling the air up to 9.5 kilometers away. Their saliva was long believed to be bacterially lethal, a myth now superseded. They carry venom glands that secrete anticoagulants, causing blood pressure to drop and preventing clotting in prey. They are capable of facultative parthenogenesis. Females can produce viable eggs without fertilization. The offspring are always male, providing a theoretical pathway for a single female to establish a new population. This has been documented in captivity and is hypothesized for isolated wild populations. Black widow spiders are named for a behavior that is more exception than rule. Females eating males after mating occurs in a minority of wild encounters, though it happens more frequently in laboratory confinement. Their venom is approximately 15 times more potent per unit than rattlesnake venom, though the dose delivered per bite is much smaller. The neurotoxin latrotoxin triggers a massive simultaneous release of neurotransmitters at nerve synapses. Their silk is 5 times stronger than steel by weight and 3 times stronger than Kevlar. Black widows build 3-dimensional cobwebs rather than orb webs. The chaotic geometry makes it harder for prey to navigate out once caught. Spiny lobsters are crustaceans that migrate annually along the seafloor in single-file queues of up to 50 individuals, walking for days without stopping. Each lobster maintains antennal contact with the one ahead, forming a locomotive chain. The drag reduction from following reduces energy expenditure across the group. They navigate using Earth's magnetic field, calibrated to their home region, and can locate their precise starting point from an unfamiliar location. Experiments transported lobsters to remote sites and displaced them. They still oriented correctly toward their home reef. They have no claws. Their defense is the sharp spines on their antennae. Moose have antlers that are the fastest growing tissue of any mammal, adding up to 2.5 centimeters per day during growth season. A full set can span 1.8 meters and weigh 20 kilograms. The entire rack is shed each year and fully regrown. Despite their size, bulls can reach 700 kilograms and stand over 2 meters at the shoulder. Moose are strong swimmers, capable of covering 20 kilometers without stopping and diving to 6 meters to feed on submerged aquatic plants. They can run at 56 kilometers per hour. Their long legs are adapted for deep snow, and their hooves spread under weight, functioning as snowshoes. Giant octopuses are the largest octopus species on Earth, with arm spans reaching up to 9 meters and weights exceeding 70 kilograms. They live for only 3 to 5 years. Females lay up to 100,000 eggs and spend the entire incubation period, 4 to 7 months, guarding and aerating the clutch without eating, dying shortly after the eggs hatch. 2/3 of an octopus's neurons are distributed in its 8 arms rather than in its central brain. Each arm can taste, touch, and make local movement decisions independently. In laboratory conditions, giant octopuses have been documented unscrewing jars, learning sequences, and recognizing individual human faces. 9 animals operating well past what their category was supposed to allow. Tomorrow's animal does something that should be physically impossible. This channel posts a new animal fact video every day. Subscribe so you don't miss the next one.